The demon king Hiranyaksha, born of deity and sage Kashyapa, descended into chaos, dragging the very earth into the depths of the cosmic ocean. To restore order, Lord Vishnu assumed the form of Varaha, a divine boar of celestial might. Under the abyssal heavens, Vishnu raised his golden tusks and impaled the mighty Hiranyaksha, restoring Mother Earth to the light. But this act of divine intervention sowed the seed of terrible revenge. News of his brother's death reached Hiranyakashipu the elder. His pride, once a mountain, cracked like fragile stone. His grief twisted into wrath. "Vishnu," he growled, his voice like stone tearing through thunder. "You destroy my kin, my blood. You interfere in the Daitya lineage. You, the so-called preserver." He vowed vengeance not just upon Vishnu, but upon every deva, every sage, every soul that dared whisper the name of Hari, and so he turned his back on the world and vanished into the harsh, sacred winds of Mount Mandara. There, amidst eternal silence, he began an unthinkable penance, standing upon one leg, arms raised to the sun, eyes closed to the stars. Time passed, not in days, but in ages. His skin peeled, his veins dried, ants made feasts of his flesh. Still, he stood, like a flame that refused to die. His tapasya scorched the ether, mountains wept, rivers choked, the devas grew restless, the balance of creation tilted. With Hiranyakashipu lost in his penance, the gods saw opportunity. Indra, king of the devas, launched an assault on the weakened Asura kingdoms. The armies of heaven thundered down with lightning and chariots. Cities of the Daityas were laid to ruin, palaces burned. And in the chaos, Queen Kayadhu, the wife of Hiranyakashipu, pregnant with his unborn child, was captured. Bound in celestial chains, her eyes full of fury, she was dragged through the skies by Indra himself. He raised his thunderbolt to end the bloodline before it began. But before the bolt could fall, from between the worlds stepped Narada Muni. "Indra," said the sage, "what you carry is not a threat, it is a blessing. This child, though born of an Asura, will be no enemy to Dharma. In fact, he will be its greatest torchbearer." Narada took Kayadhu into his care, and for months she rested in his sacred ashram. There the unborn child listened. Through the womb, he heard stories of Lord Vishnu, sung with love and reverence. Not fear, but devotion entered his heart. Meanwhile, Hiranyakashipu's penance raged like wildfire. From the celestial plains, Lord Brahma descended, four-headed, radiant, and calm. "Arise, son of Diti," said Brahma. "Your austerity has shaken time itself. Ask your boon. Make me immortal." Brahma frowned. "Not even I can grant that." "Then hear me, Creator," said the Asura king. "Grant me this, that I may not die by man or beast, not inside, not outside, not during day nor night, not on land, in air, or in water, not by weapon, living or dead." A clever plea, a perfect trap, a loophole in mortality. Brahma, bound by Dharma, spoke, "So be it," and the worlds grew cold. From that moment forward, a new power awakened. Hiranyakashipu returned not as a mortal, but as a living curse. The heavens trembled, the gods fled, the skies turned dark for years. Temples of Vishnu were torn down, rishis were silenced. He declared, "I am God, worship me alone." But as he built statues of himself across the realms, as his arrogance swallowed the stars, he never suspected that his own son, yet unborn, was already growing into the very devotion he sought to destroy. Thus begins the tale of Prahlada, born of Asura blood, nurtured by sage wisdom, and destined to stand between wrath and salvation.